Hello everybody, my name is Karthik and I'm part of the product management team at Aruba Central. And today we're going to talk about integration of Aruba Central with ServiceNow. Now, here are the list of questions that I want to talk about first real quick before I give you guys a demo. What is ServiceNow? For all intent and purposes, as for this video, it's a ticketing system for IT. Why we need this integration? Well, on Aruba Central, we have alerts like AP going down, users being edited, and things like that. Now, we want to create tickets automatically once an alert happens on Aruba Central or an event is triggered. That's an alert. Third question, how the integration will be done? Well, integration will be done with something called as webhooks. And webhooks is a way for one system to send data to a third-party server. That's what essentially webhooks is in simple terms. And both Aruba Central and ServiceNow support webhooks. Fourth question, can webhooks be used to integrate Central with any system such as Slack, Zapier, not only just ServiceNow? And the answer is yes. Webhooks can be used to integrate Central with any of the third-party server that supports Central, whether it's Slack or Zapier or anything else. Last question, how will we create webhooks or rather set up webhooks on Central? Well, we can do it both on UI and using the APIs, but for this video, we will only focus on the UI method. Now we've gone through these questions, let's look at how actually webhooks work between Central and ServiceNow. So Aruba Central has alerts. So let's say we set an alert called every time a user is edited, create a webhook and send the information. So the trigger point is the alert. And then that's the first thing on Central. Second thing is setting up the webhook. And on Central, we will set up a webhook, and as part of the process, we will enter the webhook URL right here. And this URL will come from ServiceNow, which is a third-party server. So now let's talk about ServiceNow real quick. So webhook is nothing but a URL that's created on the third-party server that needs the data. So it could be an endpoint like mytest/data/1122. So assuming this is the webhook URL that's created on ServiceNow. Now this URL will be entered right here when we do the setup of the webhook. Now that we understand the setup, once the alert or the event for which we have set up a connection between an alert and webhook happens, let's say a user on Central is edited and we have connected that alert to a webhook, the information will hit the webhook and it will travel to this particular URL in the form of JSON. Now the JSON data is received here on ServiceNow. The ServiceNow will massage the JSON and create a ticket. Now this whole process is automated. So you would need to write some code on ServiceNow to take this JSON and make a ticket from this JSON. Now let's look at the demo. Now let's look at the ServiceNow portal first before we look at Central. So on ServiceNow, I wanted to show you what the webhook looks like. I'm not showing you all the code because that's out of the scope of this video. This is a resource path, and this is the base. https://dev65143servicenow.com will be the base, and this will be the resource path. So that is the complete URL. And we can do a post to this endpoint. So that is ServiceNow. Now let me go to the incident page of ServiceNow. So right now we are on the incident page of ServiceNow. Again, on ServiceNow, we have already written the code that is going to accept the JSON that will be sent by Central, massage it, and create a ticket when the JSON arrives. So that is all automated. And anytime the ticket is created, you will see it on this panel. I will go to Central now. And here, let's look at the alert that I have set up under alerts. I click on configure alerts, and here user account edited is an alert that I've set up, and it's set up to send a webhook. The information will be sent to this webhook, and the name of the webhook is ServiceNow Integration Test. We haven't looked at this webhook yet. I'm going to show you next, but remember, anytime the account is edited, a webhook will be sent this information, and this is the particular webhook that will be sent this information. Now I'll hit cancel. Let's go to maintenance, where I will find the webhook that is created. Here, I see the webhook ServiceNow integration that we just saw. I'll click on edit to show you the configuration details. All you have to do is enter the name of the webhook, which I've done, and the URL, and everything else is auto-generated. Now, if you pay close attention to the URL, you will see that this is exactly what I showed you, dev65143, the base, and this is the resource path. This is exactly what we saw on ServiceNow. So now we know that there's an alert that's been set up, and once that event happens, the webhook will be triggered and the information will be sent to this that particular webhook. Now let's try to trigger that particular alert. I'll go to global settings. I'll go to users and roles. I'll go to this test user, hit edit, and make a change here. I'll make it 5 and hit save. Now I have made change on this particular user. This should trigger an event, and this alert should use a webhook and send the information to ServiceNow, which should automatically create a ticket. Now let's check it out. Let's go to ServiceNow, and on ServiceNow incident panel, we see this ticket being created that says user account edited, and this is the date. This is exactly what we did. Now if I click on this particular incident, you see that it received the description and the ticket is created. I hope this video was useful. Again, to sum it up, from Central, we have an alert that is connected to a webhook, and every time the alert happens, the webhook sends the information to ServiceNow, and on ServiceNow we have code running which accepts the JSON and creates a ticket. Thank you. Have a great day.